I'm Miss Eadie, my mother-in-law, Mama Lewis, and that's for anybody who doesn't know. Now, we don't do these live videos with any expectation of anybody coming on. If someone does and they comment, well, I'm thrilled to death. But anyway, of course, this will be seen, hopefully, by others later. Because it's kind of neat when we go and look and see, oh, we had some, people look at it, or we have comments, or thumbs up. Yeah. I try always when I watch a video to leave a thumbs up, and I try to leave a comment, even if it's just thank you for sharing, something like that. Real quick. TFS. Okay. But anyway, this morning Ma and I were discussing a little bit. I was telling her, Ma, telling you, about a couple of summers ago when I went to my mom's and stayed in, I always like to stay in a tent, okay, if I can. But this was during the summer and I had my tent put up in the backyard. One time I put it on the side of the yard. That's another story. But anyway, I was walking around the block and someone had put out their trash can, but they also had a box, about so big, and the box was kind of sitting there by the trash can, looked real neatly placed, and I thought, So I have to go and see if there's anything in the box that, was any good. So I looked in the box, and someone had taken men's shirts and cut them where they could use the material for something else. But they had done it so neatly. They had cut the arms off. They had it folded. They must have had about, I'd say at least 8 shirts, maybe at least 8. Okay. And then they had the other material all folded real neat, like they were going to do something with it. You used to use, when you worked at the sewing factory, y'all did a lot of men's clothes.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't do the pretty women's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't get the prettier fabric.
No.
No. But you made a bunch of pretty quilts out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And I know in the back room here, where you have all your stuff, your sewing machine. Oh, what's that other machine called? A serger. Okay. I never have worked one of those, but I guess they work along the same principles as sewing machine.
Yeah.
But you got a cabinet, a metal cabinet, and inside that metal cabinet you have other material. That's what Jack has told me. And if I've ever seen it inside it, I can't remember. I have to go look again. But there's too much stuff in front of it. But anyway, I found that box, and I was just thrilled. Oh, I felt I had found a gold mine. And I took that back with me, because, it was by the garbage can. They were throwing it away, And I just went through it and oohed and awed and cut some patchwork. Now, I never really did anything. I gave it to somebody else later on. But it just made my day, just made me happy, And something that I've learned, that when I stay in my tent, I do take things with me. I take some of my crafts with me. I take a little bit of everything. But that I am happier when I don't have much. Now, you wouldn't believe that, because when I go to Tuesday morning or go to Dollar Tree, I buy a bunch of junk. And then I clutter up everything. But I'm the happiest when I stay in my tent and don't have a whole bunch. Now, why can't I scale down and be happy? Because if anybody tried to get my stuff, I'd be upset. Don't you come and burn my house down, or Jack tell somebody, come get Eadie's stuff, I'm tired of it. But I know when I go make a trip, I don't need as much, and I just take enough, and I'm happy. Okay. Problem here. But it is nicer, and when I'm in my tent, I know what I have. I love it. I love it when I get to go. Now, when I'm at my mom's, yes, I could go in the house. Back, this one, not the time when I went to my son's, but another when I made the convention this past summer. I did not stay in a tent. I wasn't there long enough. So I did stay in the house, you know. My mother has a futon, so I slept on the futon. Okay. But anyway, yeah. But I do love staying in my tent. Now, I have a bigger tent. If I go to my mom's, I can stay in this bigger one. But when I go to my son's, I left my little tent because you can't have it very high. They have a lot of wind where he's at, and the wind would knock a big, taller tent down, you know. It's more apt to fall down. Now, if anybody has said anything, I see we do have one person watching. Hello. Forgive me if I didn't see it. And on the cell phone, which is what we're recording on, I try to bring things in, like when we're showing something in closer, because I know, I'll show this. Okay, paper towel. But if I'm showing something and I just show it like back here, and they're watching on a cell phone, it's kind of harder to see. So I like to come in. Only bad thing is it might be blurry. But when we're recording, just a recording, y'all forgive me, I forgot about this being blurry. Okay, but I don't want to show things like a Dollar Tree haul or something like that on a live one here at Mom's, because it will be blurry. So the best thing about doing a video here at Mom's, it may be blurry, but we're not going to show anything. Now, this top I'm wearing, now my mother-in-law, when you worked at the sewing factory, you did a lot of pockets. So you know a good pocket when you see one. I didn't realize it had the shirt inside out, but I noticed it had a pocket, you know? But if the shirt was inside out. So I turned the shirt around, and the inside has a pocket sewn, but it's on the inside. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe somebody just did it wrong. But you know, some women like to put stuff in their bras. My granny used to do that. But here, you could hold the shirt up and put money in your pocket and then get it out that way. But still, it would be kind of awkward doing that. Okay. But anyway, you got anything you want to say? Nah.
I like listening.
Yeah, but, you know, people like hearing you too. Okay. Well, that's it. We're going to go ahead and... You want to say bye? They can't hear you when you whisper.
Bye!
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to bye, y'all. Wait, somebody said something. Bye, Bobby Miller. Okay, thank you, Bobby. All right, we're going to... Where's the X? Here it is.